Good evening. What's going on? Tonight, I'm going to talk about what's going on with the crypto market regarding Citadel, BlackRock Allegation causing crypto market crash. And if you want to know more about that, you're in the right place. Um, um, I have to put a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, but I have knowledge about crypto and I can give you my insight. If you want to know more about crypto, what's going on with the world, and to be better informed, you're in the right place. So I'll shoot you article and also give my comment and what happened exactly. And feel free to leave your comment and don't forget to click on the like button and the subscribe button. Okay, let's read the first article. Okay. Citadel Security BlackRock Gemini Islam social media acquisition of Evermore with UST collapse. Okay. You can see the gentleman there. Do you see collapse because of Charlie conspiracy and will the same cast of character from GameStop and Jamie Shaw squeeze, or it was because Twitter problem with the nature of the stablecoin? Binance was good the former, those named this conspirator have strictly denied involvement. The conspirator alleged the money manager BlackRock and market makers the security borrow 100,000 Bitcoin from Gemini cryptocurrency exchange and swap 25% for UST. Then they took up any dumb UST and BTC, crashing UST system Luna token along with the price of Bitcoin. Charleston, the founder of Cardano, a co-founder of Ethereum, amplified this evidence free narrative on Twitter before the tweet. He denied BlackRock, the world's biggest asset manager, which managed Circle USD cash reserves, CIDOS through USD. Likewise, Citadel state that does not trade unstable coin. Germany say in a tweet that he made not such a loan and claimed the conspiracy. Meanwhile, crypto hedge fund Aka told partner that doubling down on UST because it believes that government stable is ultimately recover and making one-on-one peg with the US dollar. Okay, okay. The last thing regarding the one-to-one, that's not true because so far the price of Luna stablecoin is around 60. It's less than that, or it's probably 30 cents right now. And according to many sources, stable BlackRock and Citadel are desperate for liquidity. What they did, they borrow 100,000 Bitcoin to Gemini. They had an agreement with Luna, and they receive also a discount for the loan. And they promise to pay back the loan, and they also swap some of the token for USDT. But after they done that, they tank the market by selling uh, selling those tokens, and that crash the market. That triggered uh, panic sale and also lack of liquidity for Luna stablecoin. And moreover, we know the situation of Citadel, BlackRock, especially Citadel. They have to meet the requirement to pay the margin call with the AMC GameStop short squeeze. They are lacking of liquidity and they are desperate. Now, some people may believe that's conspiracy theory, but that's not the case because those hedge funds have a track record to do dirty tactics. And one way to find out what's going on, it's to follow the money. He did some transaction in the past, and we can see that the same. While when you look the address, we can see that the same address. That's why we know they are those two are involved in that. That's a scam or Ponzi scheme they create. So that's the reason why. And we also know they are desperate and they refuse to be transparent with the transaction. So now to deny everything, but in a few months or maybe a year, we will validate all the information. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to read an article, just one or two paragraphs. The Terra ecosystem explained. Highlight above the Terra protocols driving via the use of two core tokens, namely UST and Luna. The network participants afford the ability to mine UST by burning Luna at the Terra station portal. Simply put, one can envision the Terra economy as being one that consists primarily of two pools, one for Terra USD and one for Luna. In order to make the USD value, the Luna supply to pool either add to or subtract from the coffers such the client are required to burn Luna in order to make UST and vice versa. All of those actions are incentivized by the platform algorithm market module making UST functional framework, substantially different from that of its closest stablecoin with a tether or USDT and USD coin USDC, both whom are backed up by fiat asset directly. To better illustrate the working of UST or algorithmic stablecoin, in general, it would be best to make use simple illustration. See, for example, the value of UST lie at 1.01, then users are incented to make use the Terra swap only to trade $1 worth of Luna for one UST, thereby earning the net profit of 0.01. Now then the table are turned and you see dip to 99-cent network. User can do the exact opposite, causing the protocol to dissuade some user from being able to redeem $1 worth of UST for $1 worth of Luna. This hypothetical scenario is now living reality, resulting not only to disintegration of the Terra protocol, but also maligning the reputation of crypto industry and the ire of investors all across the globe. Damage control, but not to no available. As soon as Luna and UST went to the free fall early this week, the protocol confirmed do not release a series of tweet announcing remedial measures to contain any flexibility as primarily step to counter UST decoupling with the dollar. Q1 reinforced the burning of UST, something which we know inside failed to work. And this is the last thing I've been extremely tough of all of you know that I'm resolved to work with everyone with Twitter the crisis and will be built on way of this. Okay, so now to talking about the uh, a perfection of the algorithm. Um, that may explain part of the problem, but to borrow that kind of money, especially, uh, you need to have a special permission to borrow that level of money, and also uh, when you borrow that kind of money, also you have to put something. You have to have some collateral to borrow that type of money. And also, you also need to look the reputation and the financial position of the person that borrowed. We know BlackRock, especially Citadel, and financially have a issue with the short squeeze. They are lacking on liquidity, and moreover, the Luna CEO gave a discount to Citadel and Citadel hedge fund and BlackRock. So, uh, is there bad management or poor risk assessment and poor risk management from the Luna CEO? And of course, we know Mr. Griffin from Citadel uh, is not trustworthy at this level. And let's say beside BlackRock and Citadel, the Luna CEO have to have to take some blame because he didn't use good judgment on this one. I don't pretend he could not give a loan to Citadel and BlackRock, but that at that for that amount, and also and crypto market, we lacking crypto regulation, so you need to be careful, and you need to develop safe mechanisms to prevent that kind of scam by people that borrow loan and then can do that type of level of market manipulation. Basically, they did a pump and dump, and that affect a lot of people. A lot of people lost money. So definitely, people need to use judgment. They need to put a plateau or a roof of the amount you can borrow, and also develop some mechanisms to prevent the pump and dump. And furthermore, put some requirement if they decide to sell, uh, implement some anti-whale mechanisms like safe move. For example, you can when you're selling, you have to pay a level of tax. So that's a poor judgment, and we know Citadel and BlackRock are not trustworthy. They're, they're corrupted, and at some point, some institution need to make accountable those institution and their owner. Okay, so let's go to another article quickly. So no, before I do that, let's look at the price quickly. So this one is in Kenya. Well, this price, so we can see the price right now. So it's far less than 1 cent. It's in Canadian. You can see it's in Canadian, right? So right now it's less than 1 cent. So now it's less than 1 cent. So it was close to $1, and now it's less than 1 cent. You can see the price. So for someone that willing to take risk, buying now could be a good investment on the long term. But if you decide to invest right now, don't put a lot of money in it. So if you put, I don't know, $100, you get a million of token. It's a million of token. But like I say, I'm not a financial advisor, but I can give my insight. You have to do your diligence. But if the correct, uh, they put some safe mechanisms uh, on the long run, maybe they can recover, but it will take some time. So you need to be patient, right? So let's go to another one quickly. Now, okay, so another evidence, Oscar allegation, saw a tweet and image of counsel which state BlackRock and Citadel borrowed 100 BTC from Gemini. Their, their, it appeared in their loan book. They swapped 25K of that Bitcoin to UST. This was all done quietly in anticipation of the attack. So they prepare a scheme to tank the market, right? When the time was right, he called Core and Terra Foundation and said they want to sell a lot of BC for UST. It was a large trade. They told him he didn't want to move the market and asked if they would like to buy their large block of BTC at discount for UST. Ducon took the bait. He gave them a huge chunk of UST, thus lowering the UST liquidity significantly. At the point, BlackRock said dump all of the BTC in UST, causing massive slippage and triggering cascade of forced selling both assets. The real problem was that BlackRock said knew that Anchor, which hold a lot of money, was a Ponzi scheme. They offered 20% staking AP for Crestake, and this crash would trigger more withdrawal than Anchor can repay. This forced withdrawal and selling would trigger a massive sell-off in Luna, thus further breaking the one peg and wrecking the market further. BlackRock and SEC can now buy the BTC back cheaply to repay the loan, pocket the difference. Meanwhile, the billion of long Bitcoin will wipe out as a pure market manipulation. So this part of the article explains exactly what they did. So that they made a scheme uh, to scam to scam the Luna CEO, and he took the bait. He, he, he was naive, and and they did him and BlackRock instead did did what they're planning to do, and basically they commit market manipulation. So they they, they trigger a massive sell-off, and after they buy cheap, and the difference they keep the difference to have some money to repay the loan, and the difference they put in their pocket, and then later pay the margin call on the stock market. So they use crypto to pay in the stock market the margin call, and and toward this is spread for to have more liquidity to pay the margin call. So that's market manipulation, and that's sad because of a lot of people with a panic sell lose money, and that's a bad look for crypto because, like I say, still a bit of hours, and we're missing some regulation or some mechanism to prevent that kind of action. So that's sad, but those the hedge fund of Citadel and BlackRock are corrupt, so we know that, and they are corrupt, and they don't have no moral, and no one so far there to go after those hedge funds. So I'm gonna stop for now. So if you have any question, comment, you can leave in a comment. I'll respond as soon as possible. But that explains what happened to crypto. But I don't worry for crypto market because it will recover quickly, and we have a few market manipulation because crypto market is a young market and so no regulation. And most crypto projects don't have anti-wall mechanism to prevent that kind of market manipulation. That's something they need to improve and develop. Uh, one of my concern, I know the SEC and some agency want to regulate crypto to use that to demonize further stablecoin or to grab stablecoin or even use the digital currency to replace the stablecoin. So have a great day. Thanks for your time. So don't forget to click on the like button and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye bye.